Race 2 is basically the sequel to Race 1, and it continues exactly where Race 1 finished. So they've introduced obviously a lot of new characters, because quite a few characters in Race 1 had actually been killed. So they've introduced new characters, it's a new plot, and it's all about revenge and betrayal. I think they're just the most amazing directors, you know, like they're extremely calm, extremely peaceful people on set. You know, there's no screaming, there's no shouting, there's no tempers, and they give the actors so much space, you know, to like maybe do what you want to do, to create your own scenes, create your own characters. And if they feel there's something that maybe, okay, is not right, then they direct you so well, like you understand so clearly what they're trying to maybe project your character as, or what they want the emotions to be. And they are like, I think, the sweetest directors like anyone gets to work with, and their work is so classy and so stylish, you know, so it's fantastic to be able to get to work, I mean, in one lifetime with these directors. I think it's just a lot of fun to do very different roles and to do different things, you know, with whatever movies you take up, with whatever characters you do. And I think, you know, like when I chose a Murder 2 or when I chose a Houseful 2, it was about just doing different things, you know, stuff that maybe the audiences hadn't seen me doing. So also when Race 2 came, it was such an interesting character, you know, everyone is very negative as well, you know, you find like a lot of negative characters in the movie, and I just thought that would be quite interesting to do. And yeah, I think we worked very hard on the look and just making sure that it stood out, that all the three girls, I think, stood out in the movie. Race 2, yeah, there was like, I mean, I think the most action I've ever done in my life, and it definitely is a lot of hard work, because Peter Hines, who was our action director, he's from Vietnam, and he didn't want any body doubles. He didn't want, he wanted the actor to do all the stunts on their own, you know. So for me that was really difficult, because I mean, it meant training in gymnastics, it meant training in all different types of stunt work, training on a harness. And but it was such an amazing experience. I mean, you know, you learn so much, and I think I trained for like about a good like 3 months, you know, for like this one scene, this one fencing scene. But I think it was worth it. I think, you know, hard work really pays off. It was my first time working with Saif, and I mean, he's such a fantastic person to work with, because you know, as a co-star, he gives you he has so much patience, you know. So there are times when maybe you can't remember your lines, or you know, like you're not getting it right that day, and he will wait and wait and wait till you get it perfectly right. And even if you feel, okay, fine, just forget it, like just I'm done, I can't do it anymore, he'll be like, no, do another take, and he gives you that chance, he encourages you. And he's very sweet that way, you know. So I think working with Saif was like a real treat for me. Did the light just go off? Well, you know, I didn't have much to do with Ameesha. We just actually shot 2 songs together. And even with Deepika, we had like 2 songs and like a few scenes. But whatever we did, you know, like shoot together was always like a great experience. Like the best thing about working with them is they're both really down to earth. They were like friendly, you know, and that's how it should be on a film set. Like everyone needs to get along so that you can kind of gel, you guys can understand each other, and the scene just turns out more, like much better, because you're comfortable working with that person. And that's how it was. It was really good. I do have a solo song with Saif. And it's kind of like a seduction song. It's a little bit similar, I think, along the lines of maybe Katrina in Touch Me, Touch Me. But I mean, obviously it's in a different kind of like scenario and stuff, but there is a solo song with Saif which is like seduction, seducing. Race 1, I think the best thing, and I think everyone agrees with this, was the story, the plot, you know, the content and the script. I think it just took everyone by shock that what happened in the end and what kind of a climax they had, and I think that really stood out for Race 1. And I think that they do try to keep that in mind with this brand, that, you know, Race is about mystery, it's about suspense, it's edge of the seat, you know, entertainment, you know. So they've definitely achieved that with Race 2 as well, you know. Like, the story has so many different twists and turns, and the audience is always guessing, you know, okay, who's going to betray this person, who's going to do this, you know. So the characters as well, like, they're just made so well that you never know, like, who's real, who's not real, who's, you know, I mean, who's negative, who's positive, you know. And I think till the very end, it kind of just like keeps you on the edge of your seat. I'm still actually trying to figure out what I'm going to be signing next. So I think, hopefully, inshallah, I think Race will bring some more offers as well. And I think till I'm 100% sure with what I want to do next,